At 18, I lost my mom in a terrible church tragedy. It was a church shooting where a guy walked into my church and he took 9 lives. And at 18 years old, I lost my hero, my mom. And that year definitely changed my life forever. I miss her every single day. And now I just try to make her proud with my life and the way that I live it. As an athlete, I think every athlete dreams of taking care of their mom, buying them a house, a car, and all that stuff. And so I bought a car in honor of my mom, something that she really would love. And so I do that. Every Christmas, I'll have all my family to the house, just like she would. I do that to honor her. I watch movies. We used to love watching movies together. So we'll sit down with my wife and my kids, and we'll watch all the kids' movies you can ever think of. She was good to people. She was a hugger. She will give you a hug, kiss you on the cheek, and that kind of stuff. And so all that's normal to me because of my mom. Well, first, when it comes to grief, you have to realize that it's okay to cry. It's okay to express your feelings. So often with students, especially young men, when something happens, we want to pretend like it doesn't affect us. And it does. It does for everybody. So if you pretend like it doesn't, then everybody knows you're pretending. So you have to cry. You gotta get it out in the shower. Hit it out in the shower. But for me, I always want to have a purpose for that pain. How can I stop this from happening in the future? How can I honor my person that's no longer here? I think that's the key to moving forward in our grief. I think the biggest thing I would say getting through the loss of my mom was trying to figure out what I could do with that pain that I felt. I think there's got to be a place you can put it. And so I put it into my work as an athlete, wanted to make her proud, and that gave me motivation. I put it into my work now, speaking to students all across the country and the world, the mission of unity. So I always have a place for that pain, and I think that helped me out a ton. I had community, my friends were around me in times where I really, really needed them, and they were there for me. And so I think that was huge as well. But more than anything, just allowed it to be the motivation for my life and not the reason why things would go downhill for me. I think there's usually 2 ways you can go when something like that happens. You can say, hey, this is going to push me to be better, or hey, because of this, I won't ever become. And I wanted to make sure this just pushed me to be better and make her proud, even when she's not here in the flesh anymore. My legacy that I want to leave behind is that I raised beautiful kids. I think when people look at my kids, hopefully they'll say that your dad did a great job. I also want people to realize my mission of unity is not just for myself. It's a promise I made to my mom and to 8 others that were killed at my church. And the legacy is hopefully people will say somewhere around the country and the world that this guy that I heard share his heart for unity changed my perspective on people that look different than me. Or this guy that I heard share about unity stopped me from doing something terrible to people that think or look different than me. And if I did that, then I accomplished my mission.